Crazy Davy, aka Davy Vishkumar. Oh my god, her and the girl and Laura Jean from Never Have I Ever and EXO Kitty, like Laura Jean's little sister Kitty. Girl, Catherine, aka, oh my god, y'all. Those are my girls. You know the song Normal Girl by SZA? I love when I see edits of them. I haven't seen one of Kitty, EXO Kitty, but man, I really wish I was a normal girl. But like, I think they best represent what it's like to be a teenage girl, a person of color who's also a teenage girl. I think it wasn't gonna be Rue. I'm so sorry. It was never gonna be Rue. It was never ever gonna be Rue. It was never gonna Ginny. Okay, Ginny, it's what it feels like being a normal, or it's what it feels like being a girl. You know, how you see the world versus how the world sees you. It's how you see the world and how like your world in reality is. Ginny and Georgia, like everything that happened to Ginny and like the way she lived, her friends, it was like very, very realistic. And all the like cringeness and like the embarrassing moments, the everything, like it was realistic. Like those cringy moments do actually happen. Like Ginny and Georgia was actually realistic. Like, this sounds bad, but it's so realistic. Like, remember when her friends did her dirty, like when they all shoplift, but she got blamed for it? She's the only one who got blamed for it, and they didn't really say anything. Like, but then she went back to them. That's so realistic, because like when you don't have anyone, and you don't have self-respect, and you don't know what like actual friendship looks like you'll settle for anything as a teenager. Like, you know, when you've had bad friends and you discover that they're bad and you still kind of stay with them, you'll drop them eventually, but like they're there and you're aware that they're there, like they exist. Like, don't act like you've never had a bad friend before. And like, I don't know, these little like stupid like little teenage rom-coms, they're so real. And like on my block, like the dialect was the realest, to be honest. But yeah, I don't know actual kids that like save their friend from a gang. Caesar's in a gang. I love that scene so much. But like, I don't know, I felt like the dialect and On My Block and like their friendship dynamics, that was really realistic too. And it's like Davy making so many mistakes, and then like low-key at the end of the day, Davy's gonna admit to her mistakes. If it's not at the end of the day, it's at the end of the week or at the end of the month. You gotta give this girl some time. But like eventually Davy always does figure it out, you know. And like I think that's what it means to like grow as like a teenager, and like being an adolescent, just being like young in your 20s. Like, these shows, they're cringy. They were cringy, whatever, but like they were realistic. Like come on, like they're your favorite for a reason. They're my favorite for a reason. Like, I felt like very relatable. And like Crazy Day. Belly Conklin, there's no difference between her and the Vampire Diaries. Like, Belly Conklin is Elena Gilbert, to be honest. Like, that's that. But like otherwise, like Pretty Little Liars was a really good example of like nobody's friend went missing, and like there's no Pretty Little Liars IRL. Like that's normal or normalized, you know. Like, friends, they're not really going on hunts these days. But like how Allison treated her friend group, and like how there can be like group leaders, that's like kind of realistic, you know. Like, and like how all of her friends were affected differently, and Hannah's like eating disorder, and like how they were together, like how they functioned together. Like, remember when Arya was keeping her really big secret, Mr. Fritz? Take your seat, Mona. No, Mr. Fitz, like how she hid that, like how that affected her later on in life, and how her friends viewed her. And like, I don't know, it's like kind of realistic though, like at the end of the day. Dare I say, even 13 Reasons Why? Like, those were actual problems that actual people face, like, on a day-to-day. Yes, every show has their cringy moments and characters you hate, but like, these characters, they're based off real people, real events in real life. Like, it's not all fake, is what I'm saying. And it's like, it's not all very unrealistic. Like, come on. Okay, that's all. Bye.